guys, what's up? It's Monkey. I'm back for another video. In today's video, we will be doing a one-shot what if. It's not a very complex or complicated one-shot. In fact, it's a what if that very easily could have in fact happened. This is what if Android 18 and Android 17 fused during the Tournament of Power. A very interesting idea in my opinion, as we look at how fusion may have affected the outcome of the tournament. Now, if you are new here, I'm Monkey. I make Dragon Ball fanfiction what ifs, so be sure to check those out and have a look around my channel, if you like what you see of course. Now, before we do get into this one shot though, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe with post notifications on, as well as that make sure you join my Discord server and go follow my Twitter. But with all that said, let's jump right into things. We begin our story right after Kefla fused while fighting Goku. Beerus is infuriated to see Champa is using fusions and tries to ask how this isn't against the rules, it's using items. The Zeno's now declaring fusion is allowed since it's really cool. Shin makes his statement of 17 and 18 fusing together to form Android 35, and while Whis does still warn Beerus that if they are eliminated they will lose two fighters, Beerus decides to take the risk, chucking one Potara to 18 and one to 17. With this, instead of 17 going to help 18 against Katospera, 18 is pulled towards 17, both their bodies colliding. The sibling is now fusing to form Android 35. Beerus laughs, seeing the android who powers up, firing a blast, nearly one-shotting Katospera, now powering up, kicking him out of the ring. The fusion then sees Goku struggling in a battle with Kefla. Goku now at Ultra Instinct. And yeah, from here things play out the same. Goku defeats Kefla with a Kamehameha, and the fusion android now goes to protect Goku as he falls out of Ultra Instinct, having now defeated Kefla. He's pretty surprised that the two of them actually did fuse. He didn't think the androids would fuse. The two of them brushing their hair back chuckles. With the fusion between Android 18 and 17, the twin sibling androids fused, and I'm Android 35. With this, Ribrianne still arrives with her gang of love, and with this time the fusion mentioning their love for each other as siblings, and the fusion also talking about Android 17's wife, something we didn't get much mention of in the original. In any case, the android fusion fights Ribrianne, her going on about love, and yeah, she gets easily defeated, and before she can even transform, she gets knocked out of the ring, and from here, things play out the same. Gohan and Piccolo eliminate those two Namekians, and Universe 6 along with Universe 2 are both eliminated. The next battle is against the mechanical universe of Universe 3, and well, even with a fusion, this plays out the same, except for when Annie Laza is formed. You see, the fusion ends up fighting Annie Laza alone, and while the fight is tough, I think this fusion could realistically defeat Annie Laza alone, without getting eliminated. From here, things continue to play out generally the same. The fusion android faces off with Toppo, and they actually push Toppo to using his god form earlier, and we now get an intense battle between the fusion and the god of destruction candidate. Frieza still arrives, and he still kinda gets destroyed by Toppo, but not as much, the fusion kinda trying to help him. But yeah, nah, he kinda just stops Frieza from falling out the ring, which means Frieza takes less damage. In any case, the fusion fights Toppo, expertly using key attacks and his barrier, which stops his Hakais. However, at one point he is about to get hit by a Hakai, but Vegeta helps him, jumping in. In any case, Vegeta does fight Toppo, now having helped the android fusion, with the fusion android going to help Goku against Jiren instead, Vegeta saying he's got this alone. This actually leads to Goku and the fusion really managing to wear Jiren down, with eventually the fight becoming a 1v1. In any case, Vegeta defeats Toppo in his blue evolution form, and he eventually joins the fight with Jiren too. We have the fusion android, Vegeta, and Goku all taking Jiren on, and this goes pretty similar to the original when we had Android 17. While the android fusion is powerful, after Jiren breaks through his limits, they no longer stand any chance. Vegeta realizes this and decides to fall back. Seeing Frieza watching the battle now, around this time in the original, 17 blows himself up against Jiren, but the fusion has other ideas, calling out to Frieza to come help him, with Vegeta doing the same. With Frieza and Vegeta teaming up against Jiren, Vegeta is shocked that he's actually fighting alongside Frieza. Android 35, just disregarding this, now makes a huge barrier, trapping Jiren inside with everyone else, Goku being the only one who can't go inside this massive barrier. The android then tells them that he's got an idea. Chuckling, he said he shall use the same technique Vegeta used, with Vegeta declaring he will do the same. Now, Frieza and Vegeta both blow up their bodies, but not to the point where they'll kill themselves, and it's kind of more a mini explosion, similar to the one Vegeta used against Toppo. the obviously energy explosion. So they both explode themselves in a massive ki explosion, similar to also what 17 did with the fusion, also doing their own kind of explosion. Android 13, however, uses barriers to protect everyone from their own explosions in this sort of barrier arena of basically just bouncing explosions. Yeah, there are hundreds of massive ki explosions and you can't even see inside, and this mortally injures Jiren, who gets badly damaged by this. But he leaves Vegeta and Frieza completely weakened as he smashes out of the barrier using his immense strength. The Drain Fusion now desperately tries to rush in to defeat Jiren, but he can't. It's now that Goku rushes in to help as the weakened Fusion is about to be defeated, and after their plan barely failed, and he achieves Ultra Instinct for the third time. Goku flies in and this fight goes basically the same. Omen and Goku defeating Jiren. Yet not mastered Ultra Instinct Goku, but actually Omen. You see, Jiren had been weakened by all those ki explosions so much that Goku didn't need to master Ultra Instinct. From here, Goku loses Ultra Instinct right before he defeats Jiren, as in the original, and from here Goku is saved by Frieza. Android 35 is about to go in and fight Jiren, but exploding and using so many barriers causes the fusion to defuse. He used too much energy, and Jiren in a massive energy blast sends 18 and 17 flying out of the ring. 18 kicking 17 back up, leaving him injured. From here, things play out the same, with Vegeta actually being with Goku and Frieza when Jiren is eliminated. 17 still being the winner, of course, because Goku, Frieza and Vegeta all push each other off out of the ring. Because 17 had been saved by Android 18, the, of course, winners of the Tournament of Power are Universe 7, and he still makes his wish to bring back all the universes, and that concludes the Tournament of Power. Now, while you think this what if would end here, that is where you are mistaken. After the Tournament of Power, 17 asks for 2 pairs of Potara. He was impressed by the strength of the fusion, and he knows that maybe there'll be possible threats in the future, and it will be handy to have not 1 Potara pair, but also 2. Now, a couple of months have passed since the Tournament of Power, and 17 senses that the Saiyan are fighting Super Saiyan Broly, and realizes that this could spell, well, the end of the Earth. So he goes and he doesn't find Broly, no, he finds Piccolo, who is standing observing everything, which means when Goku and Vegeta teleport, they don't only find Piccolo standing there, but also 17. From here, instead of Piccolo helping them with the fusion dance, 17 pulls out 2 Potara. They give the both of them Potara, giving us the return of Vegito, who goes in and fights Broly. This means that Frieza doesn't get bullied for an hour. Man, even in the tournament, Frieza got badly beat by Toppo in the original, but with the Android 17 and Android 18 fused, he didn't get beaten nearly as badly. Man, the Potara keeps saving Frieza from being humiliated in this what if. In any case, Vegito, now fused, goes in base and fights Broly, eventually powering up to Super Saiyan. But Broly achieves his green-haired full power form, causing Vegito, yeah, you guessed it, to go blue, and he defeats Broly at the very end with not a normal Kamehameha, with a final Kamehameha. From here we have the Moro arc, and the androids don't get too involved till the very end with Zagambo. Of course, Gohan and Piccolo take Zagambo on and fight him, but instead of 18 and 17 joining them, 17 pulls out a Potara. Now remember, 17 got 2 pairs, which means he still has 1 more pair even after using 1 on Vegeta and Goku against Broly. Both place the Potara on and we get the return of Android 35. The fusion rushes Zagambo, easily one-shotting him with 1 punch. Then, looking back, he sees Moro landing on the ground, then fighting Moro. This is an intense battle as the fusion uses multiple different barrier techniques. The two seem relatively even, that is until Goku shows up in Ultra Instinct Omen. From here, things play out the same. Before Vegeta arrives though, the fusion takes Moro on once more, weakening him. Eventually Vegeta does arrive and he uses Force Spirit Vision. Of course, Moro narrowly escapes death after eating 7-3, becoming much stronger. From here, things play out exactly the same, Goku achieving Mastered Ultra Instinct for the first time in this what if because he didn't achieve it in the Tournament of Power, and defeating Moro at the end with help from Oob. And that is where the story of Android 35, the possible fusion between Android 17 and 18, comes to an end. A nice short story which uses Potara much more in an interesting way with the androids. If you did enjoy this video, be sure to hit the like button. Also be sure to check out other videos of what ifs on my channel, as it would be greatly appreciated. Also be sure to subscribe with post notifications on. But with all that said, I will see you all in my next video. Laters!